Hello, everyone. Hello, Oscars. You like my tux shirt? You like it? This is what I wore to my Oscar party. Okay, let's talk red carpet for a second, then we'll get to the ceremony. Miley Cyrus, I kind of loved it. It kind of looked like one of those Alice in Wonderland flowers from the Disney movie, but beaded and like Swarovski'd. Loved it. I thought it was gorgeous. Classy, elegant, wonderful. Sarah Jessica Parker, this is like a lot of people love it or hate it. I thought she looked like something, she was wearing something my niece would wear to like a pretty princess 5-year-old's birthday party. I didn't like it. Her hair was brown and mousy. Neh, didn't like it. I love Sarah Jessica Parker, but I didn't like it. Angelina Jolie, enough with the black, right? Let's move on from the black. But I did like the emerald earrings and the emerald ring. The emerald earrings look a little plastic, but the ring was gorgeous. And do you think maybe she wants to be Elphaba in the Wicked movie? Maybe? Do you think maybe that's what it is? She's too old and she can't sing, but she'd be a good Elphaba besides those two facts. Anne Hathaway. Look, I'm trying to like her, guys. I really am. And I liked her dress. It kind of looked like a cigarette case that my Aunt Connie used to have. But I always liked that cigarette case, so props to you, Anne Hathaway, on your cigarette case dress. My picks for best dressed were Kate Winslet. I thought she looked like Grace Kelly and was gorgeous. Marianne Cotillard was the only one who pulled off the navy blue last night. A lot of people tried, like Queen Latifah and Reese Witherspoon, but Marianne Cotillard looked gorgeous. Second year in a row, she's on my best dress list. Natalie Portman in hot pink and black nails, like Liza Minnelli. Gorgeous. Oh, we love that. Taraji Henson looked absolutely stunning, and I thought she was absolutely one of the best dressed. Gorgeous, elegant. Welcome to stardom, Taraji Henson. And my other two picks for best dressed were Heath Ledger's sister Kate and his mother Sally Bell. They were nice neutral colors, not too upstagey, but gorgeous and wonderful, and loved it. Okay, let's get to the ceremony. Hugh Jackman's opening. Let's just face it, America, Hugh Jackman is an absolute showman, and he really showed that last night, especially in his opening segment. I wish that he had actually just opened with the musical number, but I did love the idea of it being the recession thing, and like the pizza boxes for the millionaire, and all of it was so fun. I love that when he started singing and he went into the audience, he said hi to Sarah Jessica. He said, "Hi, Sarah Jessica," because those of us who know Tony Awards folklore, we know that a couple years ago when he hosted the Tony Awards, he brought Sarah Jessica up on stage for his opening number. And so I liked that nod to the Tonys, and those of us who are in the know, I liked that he did that. I thought that was great. I loved this opening number, but my absolute favorite part, well, my two favorite parts was Ladies and Gentlemen, Your Craigslist Dancers, because that was really funny, and the reader robot section. The reader. I thought that was hilarious. Like, I was, like, tearing and crying, laughing. And Anne Hathaway, I thought she did a nice job. Like, I don't think she's a musical theater, like, star, but I thought she did a nice job. Like, I thought she was good. Her high note was really rough, though. We've got to admit it. But she saved it with the Nixon pose a little bit, and she was cute. And I liked that dress, actually, better than her red carpet dress. Did you? And I love that Angelina Jolie was cracking up during Hugh Jackman's opening number. Loved it. Okay, so now it's time for the new format. Best Supporting Actress. Out comes Angelica Houston, Tilda Swinton, last year's winner, Goldie Hawn, Eva Marie Saint, and Whoopi Goldberg to present Best Actress. Instead of clips, they did this honoring. They honored each actress with, like, specific words, like, honors. And if for the once it's actually an honor just to be nominated. I think that's amazing. I think that's brilliant. And I love that they have Whoopi Goldberg on. Even though I've talked about before that I'm not the biggest Whoopi Goldberg fan, but I think it's funny that they had like tons of Whoopi Goldberg clips, and then she presented, after last year she was snubbed in the host package, the former hosts package of last year's Oscars. Remember, she was like left out and snubbed, and it was like a big deal. So this year was like the Whoopi show for like 2 minutes. I thought that was really funny. Penelope Cruz won, and she thanked Woody Allen, but I also love that she thanked Pedro Almodovar and all these people from her past who've really given her career, and she's really had a career that's really built up, and good for her. She looked gorgeous too. She actually should have been on my best dressed list. She actually was very gorgeous. Screenplay. Okay, so Tina Fey and Steve Martin came out, and they were hilarious, and I loved the whole format of the whole night, that it kind of presented the making of a movie. I thought that was genius. And I love that Tina Fey and Steve Martin came out, and they were so funny, and I think they should make a movie together. Don't you? I mean, why not? Like, they could play, like, I don't know, a May December Romance or something. Okay, then best screenplay. Dustin Lance Black won for Milk, gave absolutely the best speech of the night. I actually just ran into him at Coffee Bean. He showed me his Oscar. He had it on him, and he's going to come on the show this week, or sometime soon, hopefully this week. And he's amazing. And I just thought, and I'm proud to call him a friend, and also just so proud of the speech he made that was so exhilarated and in the moment, but grounded and aware of the gravity of his win, and that he had a national platform to say important things like God loves all of us, which is such an important thing to say for people struggling with their sexuality. And he just, he's an amazing man. He's an amazing man, and I'm honored to know him. Honored. That's how I feel. Slumdog won Best Adapted Screenplay, and thus began their domination of the night. No surprises there. Jennifer Aniston and Jack Black came out, yada, yada, yada. She had a braid in her hair. Who cares? All we care about is that Brad and Angelina were there, and she was there, and they were so close to each other. Did you notice how close to each other they were? It was terrifying. When they actually cut to Brad and Angelina, when Jennifer was talking, I squealed because it felt like a moment I've been waiting for so long, seeing them in the same room together. I thought everyone handled it perfectly. Brad and Angelina laughed and smiled and were gracious and there for her. And Jen, did you notice that the second time they came back to Jen, she looked at them. She gave them a look and a smile and an acknowledgement of this funny situation. Then later she took her seat with her beautiful date, John Mayer. Amazing. Good for you, Jen. That's a rough spot to be put in, but you were wonderful. I love that they showed my friend Mila Kunis in the romance package. I was so excited to see her on the Oscars, and I think maybe she'll win one someday. It made me really be like, oh, Mila's going to win an Oscar one day. And I think that could very likely happen, and I love it. Ben Stiller and his Joaquin Phoenix thing, I thought it was funny, very funny, but also highly inappropriate when he was distracting from the packages of the nominees in that category. I thought that was so inappropriate, and if I were those nominees, I'd be like, dude, this is my moment, not yours, Ben Stiller. Get over yourself. Please. It's time to get over yourself. And then they did the comedy recap of the year thing, which I thought was so funny with James Franco and Seth Rogen. And I'm going to say it. Seth Rogen is hot. I even thought he was hot and knocked up, but now that he's like slimmed down, he's like a hunk. Seth Rogen has turned into a hunk. He is a catch, ladies. He's a catch. Go get you some Seth Rogen. Then was a movie musical medley. I don't have much to say about it because it was really disappointing. And I've got to say, I think that Beyonce ruined it. And Hugh Jackman did the best he could, and it all ended up falling on his shoulders, and I don't think that's fair because the everyone else wasn't on par with him. And frankly, I think they should have let Zac Efron do more. I think Zac Efron could have handled more. And Beyonce didn't need to do so much. I thought there was too much Beyonce, and she wasn't able to hold it, and they weren't a good match, Hugh and Beyonce, and it just didn't work, and I hope everyone just forgets it ever happened. Okay? Let's just move on. Let's just skip it. Just forget it happened. Supporting actor, Kevin Kline, Joel Grey, Alan Arkin, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Christopher Walken presented supporting actor. I love that Alan Arkin called Seymour Philip Hoffman, but he kind of deserved it because he was wearing that weird hat. Strange hat. And then Heath Ledger won, and it was a classy, beautiful moment, and his family handled it with dignity, and they celebrated, and it was beautiful, and it was understated, and stunning. And congratulations, Heath Ledger deserved that award, and I'm glad he won, and I'm glad for his family, and I'm glad for Matilda. Jerry Lewis, a humanitarian? Really? Because in the last year, he's made on camera two highly homophobic remarks. I thought that was inappropriate, that he won a humanitarian award. Not that he hasn't done good work, but there's a lot of people who have done good work and good things who haven't insulted major groups of people. That's just my 2 cents. It's a little soapboxy, but sorry. I do think he's funny, and I think he's done good things, but he offended me this year. And it's not like he offended me 10 years ago. He offended me this year. I don't know. Queen Latifah did the in memoriam section. She sang I'll Be Seeing You, and she's never sounded better. She sounded absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, Danny Boyle won and hopped like Tigger. I thought that was adorable. His kids loved it. That was so cute. Best Actress, Marion Cotillard, Shirley MacLaine, Nicole Kidman, Halle Berry, and Sophia Loren presented Kate Winslet with Best Actress. So I accept this Garnier Fructis shampoo bottle in honor of you, Kate Winslet. I accept a shampoo bottle in your honor. I love that she said, it's not a shampoo bottle anymore. And then she whistled, she had her dad whistle, and that was the cutest thing, and that's going to be Oscar gold. That moment's going to be in Oscar history. Sophia Loren looked scary. And then Best Actor, Sean Penn. He was classy, wonderful, self-deprecating, and accepted the award that he fully deserved. Gorgeous speech and appropriate. All right? And then Best Picture was Slumdog Millionaire. Shocking, shocking. What were your thoughts? I'm out of time. It's a lot to get in one show, but what were your thoughts on everything? Hugh Jackman, the awards, the presentation, the ceremony. What did you think? Comment, rate, subscribe. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.